When Bengie was found, he was laying next to his caregiver who had recently passed away. Their extended family didn't know what to do because they couldn't take him home. Loyal little Bengie stayed by his mum's side as the coroner visited her, the ambulance crew and the police. One by one, everybody left the house, leaving Bengie alone for the first time in his life. His neighbours made a noise complaint because he spent all night howling his heart out. We were contacted about him the very next day. Before dogs can be placed into people's homes by a responsible rescue, they do need an assessment first. There were no spare kennels this close to Christmas. We did have a very lovely lady who's a friend of the charity who was looking for an older staffy to foster. Marion has a lifetime of experience looking after staffies.
All gone. I said, you're lying. Oh, I love you already. Yes, I do.
So we gave her a ring, explained the situation and asked whether she might want to accompany us for an initial assessment, with no promises as to whether we would be able to safely place him in her home. We had to take things one step at a time, but what we did know is that this was an emergency for Bengie and we had to go and see what his situation was firsthand. I went to pick up Marion, who'd stuffed her pockets full of treats and was ready for the 50-mile journey to go and see him. Bengie was heartbroken and confused, and he had yet more strangers coming into his house. But there was one person in particular he took a massive shine to.
We'll sort it, won't we, yes?
What you're witnessing right now is Bengie's first interactions with his foster mum. His new behaviourist Jessica was on a video call, and she felt exactly the same way we did. At Spirit of the Dog Rescue, all of our dogs choose their new caregivers. Of course, Bengie had the same opportunity.
Beautiful. It's alright, you can sit on me, I don't mind. You flatten, yeah, you just want to get in my pocket. Oh, he's gorgeous. What do you think, Jen?
I think he's lovely. I think he's going to be your best little mate.
I don't think I'm going to go home without him now.
Okay.
I'm in love now.
Bengie has epilepsy. It's really dangerous for him to not have his medication on time. With all things considered, we packed up his belongings and drove him back to Burnham-on-Crouch with us. Bengie's not really used to long car journeys, so he did extremely well that night. Just 24 hours after losing the love of his life and having a huge trauma, Bengie's having to find his feet somewhere new. It's time for him to decompress and just start to feel safe. In part 2, you'll see Bengie get to meet some more members of his wellbeing team who are going to be supporting him as he grieves, as he settles, as they monitor him closely for continued assessments and to sculpt a tailored wellbeing plan to help him on his journey of finding a second forever home.